Good morning, my dear children. How are you all? I hope you are fine. So in last video, we have started small topic from chapter 4, that is air. Okay. So in today's video, we are going to complete this lesson. Okay. So listen very carefully and take notes. While you are listening the class, always keep a note and pen with you and just take notes. What are the important points you are getting? You just take notes. So that will be helpful for you. Okay. So let's start. So weather and climate. So what is weather and climate? So first we are going to see about weather and climate. Okay. Temperature, weather and climate. The main reason for the weather and climate changes is temperature. So the temperature that we feel every day is the temperature of the atmosphere. So every day we are feeling different type of temperature, right? Some day we feel so much hot and some day we feel cool. Okay. So that temperature is the temperature of the atmosphere. Okay, what is atmosphere? It's a blanket of air that surrounds our earth. So that temperature is the temperature that we feel every day. Okay. So someday we feel very hot and someday we feel very cool. Okay. So the degree of hotness and coldness of the air is called temperature. So what is temperature? The degree of hotness and coldness. Okay. The temperature changes between day and night and season to season. So this temperature changes from day to night. Day we will be facing different type of temperature and at night time we have different type of temperature. Similarly, during the season, different types of seasons, we will have different types of temperature. Summers are hotter than the winters. So summertime we will feel very hot than the winter. Winter time we will feel cool. Okay. So understood, my children? So what is the first point? The temperature we feel every day is the temperature of atmosphere. And second, the degree of hotness and coldness of the air is called as temperature. And fourth, the temperature changes between day and night and season to season. Okay. And last, summers are hotter than the winters. Understood, my dear children? Very good. We'll move to the slide. Insolation. Now we are going to see about insolation. So an important factor that influences the distribution of temperature is insolation. That means according to the insolation, okay, the temperature varies from place to place. Okay. Now we are going to see about what is insolation. So insolation is the incoming solar energy intercepted by the earth. Okay. Then what is insolation? It is the incoming solar energy. That means the light from the solar energy we get from the sun. That is called as insolation. Understood, my dear children? So what is insolation? It's the incoming solar energy. Okay. The amount of insolation decreases from equator towards the poles. Okay. So in the center equator, that amount will be higher and in the poles that amount will be lesser. So the temperature will be high in the equator. Where is equator? The center. That is equator, right? So in this place the temperature will be high and poles, the two poles side we will have temperature, less temperature. Understood, children? Very good. Next, temperature in cities is much higher than that of villages. So in cities we have high temperature than in villages. Okay, look these two picture. In cities we will have high temperature than villages. In village we have temperature that is lesser than cities. In cities we feel little hot, in village we feel little cool. Okay. And next, the concrete and metals in buildings and the asphalt of the roads get heated up during the day. So these metals and concrete of the buildings, road, everything will be get heated during the day because of the sunning. Okay, and in night these are released. Okay, and also the crowded high-rise buildings like these buildings in the cities make that place very warm and rise the temperature in the cities because everything is rushed up and closely. The buildings are very close, so that places will remain warm and the temperature will be rise in cities. Okay, children. Next we are going to see about air pressure. Air pressure. So what is air pressure? Air pressure is defined as the pressure exerted by the weight of air on the earth's surface. So what is air pressure? It is the weight of the air. That is air pressure is the pressure that is caused by the weight of the air on the earth's surface. So look here. Now we are pouring the water off and then cover the bottle with net. And after that, if you put reverse, this place will exert the pressure that is called as air pressure. So air pressure is the pressure exerted by the weight of air on the earth's surface. Understood, children? So as we go up the layers of the atmosphere, the pressure falls rapidly. So when we go up on the layers of the atmosphere, the pressure falls, the pressure decreases. The air pressure is highest at sea level and decreases with height. So it is very high at the sea level and with the height it decreases. Understood, children? So with the height, the pressure decreases. Next. Horizontally, the distribution of air pressure is influenced by the temperature of the air at a given place. So this air pressure is influenced, changes according to the temperature of the air at that place. Okay, children? Next, we are going to see about low pressure area and high pressure area. First, we are going to see about low pressure area. So in areas where the temperature is high, the air gets heated and rises. This creates a low pressure area. So the place where temperature is high, so because of that the air gets heated and rises. That is called low pressure area. So low pressure area, in low pressure area the temperature is very high and the air gets heated and it rises. Okay, so that is low pressure area. So in low pressure area that will be like cloudy skies and wet weather. Okay, and in areas having lower temperature, less temperature, the air is cool and heavy. Okay, so the heavy air sinks and creates a high pressure area. High pressure area is with clear and sunny skies. The air always moves from high pressure areas to low pressure area. So how do the air moves? It moves from high pressure area to low pressure area. So in low pressure area, how that low pressure area forms? If the temperature is very high, the air gets heated and it rises. That is called low pressure area. Then the area with lower temperature, air is cool and it is heavy. That is called high pressure area. In low pressure area, the skies will be very cloudy and wet weather. In high pressure area, the sky is very clear and very sunny. Okay. Then how does this air move? The air moves from high pressure areas to low pressure area. Okay, children. So now we are going to see about wind. How do the wind move? The movement of air from high pressure areas to low pressure areas is called wind. So what is wind, my dear children? The movement of air from high pressure areas to low pressure areas is called wind. Okay, dear children. So wind is classified into 3 types. How many types? 3 types. First, permanent winds, seasonal winds and local winds. Repeat along with me, children. Permanent winds, seasonal winds, local winds. Okay. First we will see about permanent winds. So permanent winds means that will be constantly throughout the year, that wind will be blowing. Okay, the trade winds, westerlies and easterlies, from west and east, or the permanent winds. So that will blow throughout the year in the particular direction. Okay, that is called permanent winds. Okay, then we are going to see about seasonal winds. So these winds change the direction in different seasons. Okay, according to the monsoon type, it will change. Sometimes it will blow in this direction, and next season it will go in the next direction. So these winds are called as seasonal winds. Local winds. These blow only during a particular period of the day or year or in small area. So these local winds only blow during a particular period or during a particular year or in a small area. So this is called as local winds. Understood, children? Very good. Then moisture. What is moisture? So water evaporates from land and different water bodies, it becomes water vapor. So like when we are heating the water, sometimes that water evaporates. Like, have you seen when you are boiling the water, sometimes some like it evaporates and comes out, right? So similarly, when water evaporates from land and different water bodies, it becomes water vapor. Okay, water vapor. This moisture in the air is known as humidity. So like this moisture in the air is called humidity. When the air is full of water vapor, we call that day as humid day. Okay, what day, my dear children? Humid day. When the air is full of water vapor, wetty feeling, that day we call it as humid day. As the air gets warmer, its capacity to hold the water vapor increases. So it becomes more and more humid. Sometimes air will be very hot, right? During that time, its capacity to hold water vapor will increase. So it can hold many water vapor, so that becomes more and more humid. Okay, humid means more water vapor. We call it as humid. Okay. When the water vapor rises, more water vapor are there, it starts cooling. Then the water vapor forms droplets of water. Okay, droplets of water. The clouds are such big masses of water droplets. Okay, clouds are masses of water droplets. When these droplets of water become too heavy to float in the air, then it will fall down as rain, precipitation. Understood, children? First, how it is happening? The moisture in the air, that we call it as humidity, right? In the air, if more water vapor is there, we call that day as humid day. If the air becomes very hot, what the place to hold water vapor will become increased. So many water vapor will be there. If water vapor rises, it starts cooling. The water vapor condenses and form droplets of water like cloud. When cloud becomes too heavy, it falls down as precipitation. Okay, children? The precipitation that comes down to the earth in liquid form is called rain. So like liquid form, it comes down to the earth. Okay, that is called as precipitation. Okay, that is called rain. Okay, what is rain? Like liquid form we are getting in the earth. Okay, on the basis of mechanism, there are 3 types of rainfall. How many types of rainfall? 3 types. What are those? Conventional rainfall, orographic rainfall and cyclonic rainfall. Repeat along with me, children. Conventional rainfall, orographic rainfall and cyclonic rainfall. Okay, children? So that's all for today's video. Thank you, children. Thank you for listening very patiently. So listen this video once again and you will understand everything very clearly. That's all. We have finished this topic air. Okay, children. So we'll meet in the next class with next lesson. Okay. So thank you, children. Have a nice day.